There are special people like us. Let me put it that way. We observe patterns differently. We feel energies differently. We see what others are not seeing spiritually. There are people like that. People like me. We understand things differently. We are very intuitive, perceptive. People like that today, and then plenty. If you are pulled in that direction, that's the now what they call calling be that. Not just calling. Calling, they different. Many people today, they do spirituality without understanding their own calling. Everything we talk now wisdom. Even our talk be like advice. Even your talk be like say you the advice. Your talk is like advice. So that's why you easily get misunderstood. You understand? So, and somebody who is still struggling with his or her own spirituality will not really understand you. The reason why I'm saying this is it just came, I just flashed on my eyes to talk about it. Highly intuitive, highly perceptive, sees things differently, observe things, feels things. That's what our ancestors call calling to healing. Calling towards healing. Towards restoring order. You're always trying to fix things, always trying to clean up things, always trying to make things are in order. Even as you're there abroad, they call you from village. Something they spoil here, you from there, you are trying to put things in order, trying to fix things, trying to repair things. There are people like that. There are people that are pulled in that direction. That is calling towards healing, calling towards restoring order, calling towards guidance, calling towards teaching. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud. And then, if you don't want to be watching, the teachings on TikTok, or maybe you don't want to be seeing my ugly face, you can find me on Spotify. Ancestral Path on Spotify. You can listen to ancestral wisdom, teachings, healing, guidance. Healing is not only by performing rituals and appeasements. Healing also comes from learning and gaining clarity. When you hear truth, you don't need anybody to convince you. It lands. That's exactly how healing happens. Oh, you'll be like, oh, that's not true. You're inside your soul, you will be filled. You don't need anybody to convince you. You don't need anybody to tell you this is truth. When you hear it, it just lands. So if you want to be listening, learning, gaining clarity, the aim of spirituality is to gain clarity, to become more clear, not more confused. My talk, I'm talking normally, but it's like I preach, right? That's why I don't like talking much. I'm not a talker. I like to observe. I like silence a lot. If you find yourself being pulled towards silence, less talk, less noise, that's spiritual calling too. See, as I talk normal talk, but it be like I advise you. You see? Many people go misunderstand and say, oh, this man don't come with advice. I'm not advice, I'm just talking. Yeah. It's like that. So when you find yourself in this kind of situation, no blame yourself. That is your configuration. That's your nature. That's how you are built. So if you find yourself being pulled towards silence, towards early morning especially, they know waiting wake you up. Like me, I just get up. I don't even know what wakes me up because I am pulled towards early morning. That's when I get, in fact, the early morning determines how your day is going to be. So how you enter the day, how you approach your early morning, now it go determine how your remaining that day will be. So you have to approach your early morning with awareness. So if you find yourself being pulled towards early morning, towards silence, towards observation, intuition, perception, that's spiritual calling. It's not a coincidence. If you find yourself being pulled towards questioning, you question everything like me. I'm not contented with that thing you just told me. When I was still in this journey, when I never really did grounded like I am now, that time, I went to a couple of people like Ezewanyis and Ezewoke native doctors. The moment I enter the place, the things where they see, they convince me, say this person a genuine native doctor. Being a genuine native doctor is not necessarily in your appearance. No be appearance they determine. Nowadays, people, they read them by appearance. Appearance is just decoration. Your physical body is just a decoration. So being a genuine native doctor does not really necessarily mean you have to look in a way. It's just social media and, the present world conditioning, they make a day like that. So I am this kind of person that is pulled towards questioning everything. That kola nut you're asking me to use, why should I use it? Why does the spirit need kola nut and nothing else? Why should I use alligator pepper for that? Why shouldn't I just use something else? Okay, if I'm supposed to do this ritual by this time, why should I do it by that time? Why shouldn't I do it another time? Many people know they question all these things, but I do. I question everything. I want to know the genesis, the foundation. Why should I remember my ancestors? You must convince me to know. Why should I remember them? Why do we have eyes in our head? Why is there a nail on my finger? Why is it not in another place? I question everything and I seek answers. That's why I am pulled to silence and observation. Many people don't question these things. And then everything they throw at you, you receive it. Everything they throw at you, you receive it without questioning. Why does the sun keep rising, the same place, the same spot every day? From lifetime to lifetime, generation to generation. Why does the sun set and the moon rise? Why? I question everything. So if you are this kind of person that you are pulled towards questioning everything that is happening around you, then that is spiritual calling. Now, here is where it gets crazier. There are people that are sent into lineages. You are sent into that family, not be to go decorate the family, but to do something. Now, you never figure out waiting they send you to that family go do. That lineage you are born in, why not another lineage? question everything. Why not another lineage? Why must it be that line family? Why we know they choose our parents? They just born you put for one family without your opinion. Your opinion is not needed. I question everything. I'm this kind of person that questions everything.